Our series solution of ordinary differential equations. Power series solutions of an ODE is a method where we assume the solution can be written as an infinite polynomial power series, and then determine its coefficient so that the differential equation is satisfied. This method is especially useful when the ODE cannot be solved in closed form or when the solution are needed near or a specific point. A closed form is a formula. For example, we can readily use the formula to solve the problem. So we can easily solve that. But here, there is no closed form here. So the basic idea is suppose we want to solve an ODE near a point x equal to x sub 0. We assume the solution as this form, where e sub 0, this form, no? E sub 0, e sub 1, and e sub 2 are unknown constants. Then we have the derivative of this form, y prime, and we have the second derivative here. Then, so after the substitution, all terms are expressed as power series in x minus x sub 0. So matching coefficient, since the power series is 0 for all x, if and only if its coefficient is 0, we equate the coefficient of the same power of x minus x sub 0. So the same power here of x minus x sub 0. For example, we group the terms having the same power of x. So this produces a recurrence relation for e sub n, one or more constant corresponding to initial conditions. For example, we have a problem here, y double prime minus y equal to 0. So our y here is the summation from n equal to 0 to infinity of e sub n times the power of x. So then we have the double prime here. If we substitute this in the equations, the double prime and y here, so we have this recurrence formula. This recurrence generates the solutions. Y equal to c sub 1 plus e to the x plus c sub 2 e to the negative x. Okay, we will discuss later on this, how do we arrive at these solutions. So ordinary point versus singular point. So we have the ordinary point if coefficient of the ODE are analytic at x sub 0. The power series solution always exists. A regular singular point. If not analytic, we use the Frobenius method. So in my later videos, I will discuss the Frobenius method as applied in the Bessel, Legendre, and Hermite equations. Now we have example one here. Y double prime minus y equal to 0. So this recurrence arises when solving the differential equations. So y double prime minus y equal to 0. We have the power series here, y equal to e sub n x to the n, summation from n equal to 0 to infinity. We have the double prime here. Then let's substitute here, and we have the recurrence formula here, e sub n plus 2 equal to e sub n by using this recurrence formula. So e sub n all over n plus 2 and n plus 1 here. So this means even coefficient depend only on even ones, and add the coefficient depend only on odd ones. So the solution naturally splits into two independent series. So sa even power solutions, start with e sub 0. So by using this recurrence formula, so we can have this e sub 2 equal to e sub 0 divided by 2 factorial. Then e sub 4 is equal to e sub 2 divided by 2. We have here 2 plus 2 equal to 4 and 2 plus 1 equal to 3. So we have this e sub 0 over 4 factorial. So we just use the e sub 0 as our first equations. Then later on, we substitute that in the later equation. So we have the e sub 6 equal to e sub 0 over 6 factorial here. So the even solution is e sub 0 times the sum of 1 x squared over 2 prime plus x to the fourth over 4 prime plus other other terms here. So this is exactly the even part of e to the x. Without power, so we have the e3 here. So if n equal to 1, so this is e3. So this one is equal to e1. So e sub n equal to e sub 1. So we have this e sub 1 over 3 factorial, then e sub 5 equal to e sub 1 over 5 factorial, e sub 7 equal to e sub 1 over 7 factorial. So we have the solution here, e sub 1 multiplied by the sum of x plus x cubed over 3 factorial plus x to the 5th over 5 factorial plus the other terms here. This is the add part of e to the x. So we combine both solution here. The general solution is this is for the even solution, and we have for the add solution. So we add here y equals to c sub 1 e to the x plus c sub 2 e to the negative x. So why it matters in physics? So our series solutions are fundamental in quantum mechanics, Schrödinger equation, electromagnetic waves, heat and diffusion equation, spatial function, Legendre, Bessel, and Hermit's equations. So, for example, Legendre polynomial arise from power series solution of Legendre equations. Bessel function arise from the Frobenius series. So we have a summary here. So a power series solution solves an ODE by expanding the solution as an infinite polynomial and matching coefficients. Now we have a continuation here. So y double prime minus y equal to 0. So we have the continuations. So we solve y double prime minus y equal to 0 by power series method. So we have to assume here the y of x equal to the e sub n times the power of x times x to the n summation from n equal to 0 to infinity. So we have the y double prime here, and we have also the y prime, y double prime, and we are going to substitute this in the equation y double prime and y equal to 0. But we have to shift index in the first sum here. For the first sum here, we let m equal to n minus 2, so n equal to m plus 2. So we have this coefficient in terms of the power of x. So we have a sub m plus 2. So the same formula as before. So a sub m all over m plus 2 times m plus 1 here. So a sub 2 here is a sub 0 over 2 factorial. And a sub 3 here a sub 1 over 3 factorial. A sub 4 a sub 0 over 4 factorial. So for even n here equal to 2k, so a sub 2k equal to a sub 0 over 2k factorial. And we have for add n here 2k plus 1. So a sub 2k plus 1 equal to a sub 1 over 2k plus 1. Thus the general solution is y of x. So the sum of the even solution and the add solution here. So we have this. But this series are the Taylor series for hyperbolic cosine x and hyperbolic sine x. So we have the solution now equal to a sub 0 times the hyperbolic cosine x plus a sub 1 hyperbolic sine x. So here a sub 0 here equal to y sub 0 and a sub 1 equal to y prime of 0 are arbitrary constants. So the general solution by Mathematica here. So this is the general solution by Mathematica. So use this built-in function of Mathematica. So this solve y double prime minus y of x equal to 0. So this is the general solutions. So let us substitute here. So hyperbolic cosine x is equal to e to the x plus e to the negative x divided by 2. And hyperbolic of sine x equal to e to the x minus e to the negative x divided by 2. So we have the sum here. So we can let C sub 1 equal to E sub 0 plus E sub 1 divided by 2, and C sub 2 equal to E sub 0 minus E sub 1 over 2. So we have here, we can finally arrive at the general solution here, y of x equal to C sub 1 e to the x plus C sub 2 e to the negative x. So that's explanation of how we arrive at this general solution. We have the example number 2 here. Find the solution of y prime equal to 1 plus y squared. With initial condition, y of 0 equal to 0 using power series. So this is our example number 2. So to find the power series solution for the differential equation, y prime equal to 1 plus y squared with the initial condition, y of 0 equal to 0, we assume the solution can be written as a Taylor series centered at x equal to 0. So assume a power series here, power series form. So we have the solution here. Y of x equal to E sub 0 plus E1x plus E sub 2 x squared plus E sub 3 x3. Using the initial condition, y sub 0 equal to 0. So we immediately find that y sub 0 is equal to 0. So our series simplifies to y of x equal to E sub 1 x, y sub 2 x squared, y y3 x to the third, e4 x to the fourth, and e5 x to the fifth. So differentiate and square the series. So we have the first derivative here. So derivative of this solution, the derivative of y of x here, and we have the given here, y equal to e1x plus e2x squared, e3x cubed multiplied by itself. So expanding this, we have by grouping, for example, e1 here times e1 equal to x squared. So we group by the same power of x. For example, 2e1 times e2, e1 times e2 here. So we have the same power of x here, x cubed. So after multiplying the series here, we group the terms of the same power here. For example, terms of x to the fourth, we group here. Terms of x to the third, we group here. So after multiplying the polynomials here, the two polynomial. So the equation y prime equal to 1 plus y squared. So we equate here. So this is our y prime. This is 1 plus y squared. So this is our y squared. So we equate the coefficient for each power of x here. So the constant term here is x sub 0. So a sub 1 here is equal to 1. Now for the E2 here, so the 2E2 is, there is no x here on the right side. So 2E2 is equal to 0. So A sub 2 is equal to 0. Then 3E3, we have 3E3, the x power of x to the second power. So this one, so E1. So 3E3 is equal to E1 squared. So E1 is equal to 1. So E3 is equal to 1 over 3 here by substitution. Then for x cubed here, so x cubed for E1, so we have the x cubed on the right side. That is equal to x cubed 2E1 times E2 here. So this we have to substitute here E1 and E2. So E2 is equal to 0, so this becomes 0. So E sub 4 equal to 0. Then for x to the fourth here, so we have x to the fourth here. So 5e5 is equal to e squared plus 2e1 a3. So we have here a substitution, the values of e2, e1, and e3. So we have 2/3. So e5 equal to 2/3. So the final power series solution, plugging this coefficient back into our original assumption for y of x. So we substitute here. So this is e sub 1, e sub 2, e sub 3, e sub 4, e sub 5. So we have here x plus x cubed over 3 plus 2x to the fifth over 15. Now, you may recognize this as the Taylor series expansion for y equal to tangent x. So this makes sense as the exact solution to the differential equation dy over dx equal to 1 plus y squared. Via separation variable is indeed a tangent equal to x plus c. And with the y of 0 equal to 0, we get y equal to tangent x. So the solution here is tangent x. Alternative solution here. So we have the same recurrence formula here to apply the initial conditions. So we have the uh, e sub 3 here equal to c over 3 factorial. We have for this is for the odd terms. Now for the even terms here, the solution is equal to 0. Now this is for the odd terms. Now this is for the odd terms. So this is the hyperbolic sine of x. So the x plus x cubed over 3 factorial plus x to the fifth over 5 factorial plus the other term here. So y of x. So the solution is, to be more specific, equal to c times the hyperbolic of sine x. So connection to the closed form solutions, for the general solution, y equal to c1 e to the x plus c2 e to the negative x. So y of 0 equal to 0, so gives y1 equal to negative c2. So we use the initial condition here to simplify the final solutions. So y is equal to sine of hyperbolic sine x. Okay, key insight important. The power series recurrence automatically splits the solutions into even and odd parts. The condition y of 0 equal to 0 eliminates the even part, leaving the odd hyperbolic sine solutions. So we have to use this note. The hyperbolic sine x equal to e to the x plus e to the negative x over 2 here. So if we use it, that's why the solution here is the solution here uses the hyperbolic sine of x because of this equation here, the given equation. Hyperbolic sine x equal to e to the x plus e to the negative x over 2. So by using the Mathematica here, so we have the C sub 1 here, so the general solutions. So the general solution here is, so this one, so this is a hyperbolic sine. And by plotting the solution here, uh, the plot of the solution of the differential equation here is this one. So y double prime minus y equal to 0. So y of 0 equal to 0 here. Then for the problem number 2, y prime plus 1 equal plus y squared. So we have the initial condition y of 0 equal to 0. So mathematical and outputs of power solutions. The solution here is by using the asymptotic dissolved value. So this one. Then we are going to plot this. So we are going to plot the solution here. So we have also this one.